Don't Hold Me Down needs to be listened to in that environment of like gritty, dirty, I'm sweaty, it's hot outside, my whole body feels this release of like, this is my freedom. Hey, it's TARYN. Today I'll be talking to everyone about the lyrics and melody behind Don't Hold Me Down. When I first got the track, it was already titled Don't Hold Me Down. They already had some vocal chops placed in there that they wanted expressed, so I decided to stick with that theme of whether it's me talking to myself or if you're in a relationship with someone and you feel as though they're holding you back from doing things that would be good in your life. This song is about pushing past that and moving forward, not necessarily blaming this voice for holding you back, but realizing that you have it within yourself to keep going. Freedom, I never had the chance to run. Leave behind the said and done, figure out what's to come. There's a lot of the past keeps following me around, and I can feel it in myself that I want to move forward from this, but there's something that's keeping me from it, whether it's myself, another person, something in the way. Reasons, all the bigger things I can't ignore. I'm not getting what I came here for, gotta get ahead of something more. All the bigger things I can't ignore really is just fear. All of the things that are laid out in front of you, the obstacles that you'll have to face if you want to go down this path, make this decision, it stops you a lot from actually making the decision because they pile on top of each other and become overwhelming when really it's just fear. And I'm not getting what I came here for, gotta get ahead of something more was mostly related to career. When this song was written, I had only put out 2 songs on the internet. I really was not super confident in my writing ability and my vocal ability, what have you. And it felt like I was saying this life that I made the choice to live brings me so much joy and I have so much faith in that process, but I'm not getting anywhere, or I feel like I'm trying and nothing is coming out of it. And that happens with all things in life. And here we are like 2 years later and I feel much more confident in who I am as an artist. So the freedom worked. Pre-choruses, so I think I found a new way out, way beyond a shadow of doubt, because I can't breathe. Finding a new way out is going beyond that fear, facing that fear, and carving your path into the life that you would like, instead of looking at all these different paths and thinking, ooh, I should be walking that way, or ooh, I should be walking with them. Like, it's not about all of the other paths that you can see around you. It's staying on yours despite the fact that it forks a bunch of times, or that there are people trying to stop you, mostly yourself trying to stop you. And I guess I could be stronger now and leave it up to fate somehow, but I'm doing this for me. I do believe strongly in my life that going with the flow, there's a lot of value in letting life carry you the way that it wants to, but sometimes you do have to take charge and kind of take the reins and do it for yourself, and fate can only take you so far. You have to give it the chance to pull you along. And if something is holding you down, you don't have that chance. So the Don't Hold Me Down chorus kind of fit right into that. Everything I do is for me, so back the fuck up. I'm sorry that I'm swearing so much. Give it up, baby, you're not fooling anyone. Always going on and on. Can't you keep it to yourself for once? This song was mostly me talking to myself, but as we know, there are people in your life where you think you can go to them for advice and really they just kind of end up giving you a monologue of all the reasons why they would make the decision that they would want to make, instead of thinking about maybe what you want and helping you achieve that or supporting you in that goal. But at least for me, it was all of this self-talk that's keeping you, all of the fear, all of the anxieties of this movement forward. They really have no purpose here. They have no hold if you don't let them, or they don't have to mean as much as you are making them mean to yourself. So was mostly like, can't you just shut up for a second and let the person inside of me that knows that she wants to make this move actually make the move? Because if you would keep it to yourself, if you will just silence all of the bullshit, then maybe I could make a move. And that leads into so I think I found a new way out, which is like silencing that voice in you that promotes staying in one place because of fear. or insecurity or self-sabotage. We love that, right? I could cry about. And it's true. It's debilitating sometimes, those words over and over again that convince you that you should be afraid of yourself can make you cry. And oh, I hope you're keeping count of all the times you let me down and all the things you said out loud, the bullshit I could cry about. Like, this would happen so frequently inside my own head. Probably every time that I would write something, there would be some voice that was like, not good enough, or that line could be different, this melody could be better, this could be better, what have you. And things can always be better, don't get me wrong, but perfectionism doesn't exist because music is subjective. So what's perfect to me is not going to be perfect to somebody else, and I can't control that either way. Oh, I hope you're keeping count of all the times you let me down. Like, when you're inside that mental anguish, it's so easy to think the world is ending, or this is the first time that this has happened, when really you know that it happens all the time. And if you looked at that pattern, you would tell it to shut the fuck up because it's not doing you any good. And then we go back into leave it up to fate somehow. But everything I do, I mean, in a weird way, I really hope that they end up touring festivals and someone can like ram on a bar, like hardcore headbanging. That's how I feel. I feel like that song, Don't Hold Me Down, needs to be listened to in that environment of like gritty, dirty, I'm sweaty, it's hot outside, my whole body feels this release of like, this is my freedom, being able to express that I don't want to be held back by all of these fears anymore. That's when the freedom, the true freedom, comes in. Such an honor to be able to work with these guys and express this kind of emotion in a song. I think it's important to write songs about believing in yourself despite all of the dirty fear, anxiety, insecurity that comes through on a daily basis. So if you feel those ways about yourself, you are not alone. We're working on it. And hopefully this song gives some peace of mind in that area.